Hello everybody, this is the holiday guy, and I might be seeing Avengers Endgame this week or next week, and I gotta say I'm ready. Actually no, I'm not ready. I do not know what's gonna go down in this movie. This movie is something special. This movie is gonna change a lot in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's so much that is gonna, there's so much storytelling that needs to be told, and it makes sense. For this kind of movie, there needs to be lots of storytelling. And honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen in the movie. You know what? I heard it starts off slow for a couple minutes. Then it gets going. So I'm happy about that. Teacher at my school was like, oh, you're not gonna like Endgame if you didn't like Captain Marvel. I'm like, why? Because you didn't like Captain Marvel because there was a lot of talking. And I said, no, I didn't mind the talking in Captain Marvel. The thing that bothered me about Captain Marvel is everything that they did in Captain Marvel was wrong, right? Captain Marvel, the things that we did not want to happen in Captain Marvel happens, and it was not a good movie. Endgame, on the other hand, is gonna be amazing. I'm not making it seem like I've seen the movie yet, because I didn't. I'm going to be seeing it this week or next week, and honestly, I'm hoping they get Captain Marvel's character done right. And it's exciting. It really is exciting. And like Infinity War, guys, there was a lot of talking in Infinity War. I did not mind it. I liked it because it got my hype going even higher for what was going to happen, for what will be happening. Like the fights that happened in Infinity War, the fighting parts that happened in Infinity War were insane. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was insane. Apparently, the fighting scene, every single fighting scene in Endgame, apparently it's mind-blowing. And I cannot wait. Man, this is gonna be nuts. I remember when the first Avengers movie came out, and that was a big deal. I remember when the first Iron Man movie came out, that was a big deal. I remember when Captain America, the first movie came out, that was a big deal. You know, there's so much that has changed about these Marvel movies since the first Marvel movies. There's so much that have changed. The camera, the special effects, the story, just the whole style of Marvel now is even more better. A teacher at my school today seen Endgame, and she said Black Panther's still her favorite movie, and I'm like, how? How? Black Panther was good, right? But Infinity War is better than Black Panther. Way better. The teacher at my school today was trying to tell me, there's a lot of talking in Endgame and you're not going to like it because Captain Marvel, there was a lot of talking and you didn't like it because of that reason. And I said, no, that was not the actual reason. The actual reason was, I just didn't like Captain Marvel. I just did not like the story in Captain Marvel. It did not make sense. There was things that made sense, but there was a lot that didn't. Infinity War, there's a lot of talking. I did not mind lots of storytelling. I didn't. Um, in Endgame, they have to tell a lot of storytelling as well. And guess what, guys? We all knew what was gonna happen in Infinity War. We all knew. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Infinity War, click back now. Anyway, we all knew Thanos was going to get all the Infinity Stones and snap his fingers, and people were going to die. Endgame, we don't have a single clue what is going to go down in this movie. And that's why I'm saying Endgame is probably going to be better than Infinity War. The action's going to be better, the story's going to be better, the acting's going to be better, the fighting, just everything is going to be better. And this teacher at my school thinks I will not like Endgame. And I said, why would you think that? I loved Infinity War. I even said Infinity War had lots of talking. I enjoyed it. A lot. And then she said, really? And I said, damn right, I enjoyed it. And she told me what was my favorite Marvel movie right now? Infinity War. Black Panther's good, guys, but Infinity War is even better. Endgame is going to be better than every Marvel movie ever made. It has to be. Like a 3-hour long movie, 3 hours and 2 minutes long, it has to be mind-blowing. It has to be. Like, I don't have a clue what's going to happen in Endgame. And I'm glad I don't. Because I'm even more excited than I was for Infinity War. That's how excited I am. And I'm definitely watching Infinity War tonight. So when I go see Endgame this week, I'm going in with an open mind. I didn't hear a single bad thing about Endgame. And Endgame right now is the biggest box office opening of all time. And apparently, there's rumors going around that Endgame is going to make $1 billion next week, if not the end of this week. And Endgame came out last week. And there are people saying that Endgame is going to make $1 billion at the end of this week or next week. And Infinity War did not make $1 billion until like the last week. So it makes... And does that surprise me that Endgame's making this much money this quick? No. It doesn't. It doesn't surprise me. Do I think it's going to be the best-selling movie of all time? Maybe. I don't know if it will be, but that's a maybe. Like, the reason why the Titanic is the biggest, like, box office success of all time is because it's the Titanic. Back in the day, the movies were cheap, and you couldn't go and watch a movie online. Now these days, online movie access is getting more popular than going to the movies these days, the movie theaters. But you know what? That might change, because Endgame... See, Avengers 4 will be the last Avengers movie for a very long time. Like, we're not gonna get Avengers 5 for a long time. There's no way Avengers 5 is gonna come out for the last Phase 4 movie. There's no way. I think Phase 6 or Phase 7 is when we will get Avengers 5. And if, man, like, here's the thing. Is Thanos gonna do this again? I hope not. Like, there's no way he's gonna do this again. There's no way. There's no way Thanos is gonna do that again. If he does, how are they gonna stop this monster. Like, you know what I mean? How are they going to stop him? Like, if he does that again, that's going to be insane. That's going to be very unexpected if he does that again. So, I am hoping man, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if Thanos will die. I'm gonna say no for now. Like, I don't know if he's going to. Like, see, it's one of these things where, are they gonna stop Thanos? Here, because Thanos is weaker? I don't think so. I think Thanos is 10 times stronger than he was before. And it's only going to make it more difficult for the Avengers to stop him. And my cousin here's the thing, the teacher told me I didn't like Endgame. I will not like Endgame, even though she really liked it. And my cousin said, you're going to like this movie more than Infinity War. You're going to like this so much it will be your favorite movie of all time. It's very intense. It's very unexpected what happens in Endgame. It's very unexpected. And I don't know. I'm going into this movie with an open mind. Am I a little nervous? Yes. But at the same time, I'm not too nervous. I'm not nervous. Here's the thing. You're probably thinking, oh, you're nervous because the movie, you might not like it. No, I'm not nervous about that. I'm nervous about, is anyone going to die? Who, and if so, who will? Like, I don't want to know anything. I'm going into this movie with open mind, and I do not want to know a single thing. So if any of you guys seen the movie, don't tell me anything, because you know why? If you do, I'm seriously going to block you off my YouTube channel. Like, this is one of them movies where you can't spoil the movie for anybody. This is a very big movie. This is huge. This is my most anticipated movie for 2019, and I don't want to know anything. I don't. And if someone comments on my YouTube channel about anything, I'm going to delete the message because I don't want to see it. Like, even if someone says Avengers Endgame in the comments and it's a long sentence, I'm not going to look at the message. Even if it's Avengers Endgame, yada, 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 I'm not looking at it. Even if you say Endgame was really good, I'm not looking at it. If it's anything to do with Avengers Endgame, I'm not looking at it. Because I want to go in this movie not knowing a thing, you know, and I don't know anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be insane. Endgame is gonna break so many box office records. It's not even funny. This movie is going to make so much damn money. Like, more than $1 billion. More than $2 billion. Probably $3 billion or $4 billion. Or maybe even 5. Maybe even 6. Maybe even 7. Because this movie is insane, is going to be insane. And I'm going to be buying the tickets with the D-Box seats in 3D. For sure. And apparently, my cousin told me that it took him 30 minutes just to get his seat That's how long the lineup was. It took them 30 minutes just to get the seats. The lineup was that big. And he said he got like the second or third row in the front seats. And here's the problem. Like, you know those moving seats at the theater? The only way I'm going to see this movie is if we get the moving seats. I want to have the best experience at the movie theater. The seats that you just sit in and they don't move at all, your butt gets really sore really quick. And the longer you sit in those seats that don't do anything, they just don't move at all, the ones that you don't have to pay extra money for, your butt gets sore even more, sore and sorer each hour you're sitting in the seat. Trust me, I've sat in the normal ones and your butt gets sore even worse each hour. The D-box seats are those red seats that move. They're awesome. Awesome. And guys, there was only like a couple good scenes in Captain Marvel. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was only like 3 scenes that I enjoyed. Most of the action, guys, was not good. There was a lot of action in this movie. Captain Marvel. The movie Captain Marvel, there was a lot of action that was not good. There was a couple good action scenes, but it wasn't like amazing. Captain Marvel was okay. I would rate Captain Marvel a 5 out of 5. No, like, I'll give Captain Marvel a 4 out of 5. No, 4 out of 4. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 4. Captain Marvel. There was a couple awesome scenes in Captain Marvel, but the rest of the movie... Like, Captain Marvel, right? Like, the opening scene was so freaking cool. Like, spoiler alert, but they're walking out of the ship, and there's a whole bunch of group teams with Captain Marvel, and they're going out to kill these, like, mutant things. Super cool. But there was a problem. See, Captain Marvel, the action took a while for the action to get going. Like, they're about to start fighting, but they keep getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm sitting here like, what in the heck is going on? Like, Captain Marvel, like, the fighting was weak. Like, the fighting, even the action in Captain Marvel was weak. Weak, man. Like, there's no way they spent a lot of money on Captain Marvel. There's no frickin' way. No way. Like, Spider-Man 2 Far From Home is gonna be awesome. Is Spider-Man 2 Far From Home gonna be better than Avengers Endgame? Probably not. There's no way. There's no way it will be. No way. Impossible. Some people even think the first Avengers movie is the best Avengers movie. I don't think that at all. It's not. Like, the first Avengers movie, the reason why people are rating it their favorite is because that was the first Marvel movie. That was Marvel's first movie, I'm pretty sure. If not, no, I think it was Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man, then the Avengers. But the Avengers was so big because you got to see Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. Like, that was the first time we got to see these heroes fight on a team. So that's why it's people's favorite. to me, is not a good reason. Like, Infinity War is amazing. Insane. There's stuff that goes down in this movie. There's things that I did not expect. And there's things that I really didn't. Like, spoiler alert, Iron Man in Infinity War almost got his life destroyed. Thanos got him right here with a knife. And he's bleeding out blood out of his mouth a little bit, not by too much, but he lived. Then Doctor Strange hands over the green stone to Thanos. Needs one more left. 2 more or 1 more. I literally thought Thanos was gonna die in Infinity War, guys, and guess what? Spoiler alert, he don't. He gets every stone and wipes out half of the universe. And he does. And there's one guy in this movie, in the end credit scene, spoiler alert again, Nick Fury. I did not think he was going to disappear. And for all we know, guys, Nick Fury could get a power, a new power and a new a superhero suit in Endgame. Endgame's one of these movies where anything can happen. Anything. We have no idea what's going to go down. We don't. Is Galactus going to show up? I don't think so. I mean, I would like to see him appear. Once or twice, probably once, but if he ever did, that'd be cool. You know? And if he only appeared once, that'd be cool. But you never know. He may not, but he may as well. But I don't know, guys. I don't think he will. But that's just me. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. I will be seeing Avengers Endgame hopefully this week.